Hey honey bunches, we're back and I'm making some super good creamy vegan carbonara. The base of this one is 3 vegetables, but I'm sure you could just make it with one of these. I sort of had like bits of different things the first time I made this in the fridge. That's why I used the mix of zucchini, that's peeled zucchinis, you don't want green carbonara, cauliflower and potato. This sort of, I don't know, just worked really well, so you can follow the recipe exactly, or I'm sure you could just use one of those veggies and it will work just as well. So once they're boiling away and doing their thing, you want to make sure they're really soft. You want to just grab a pot or a pan and put a splash of water in it, because you're going to water saute some meaty mushrooms and some onion to add to the sauce. This is really optional, I suppose, but like if you're not a mushroom fan, don't think it'll ruin the dish. Mushrooms just like add a nice textural interest to this recipe. Yeah, so it's good. But back to the sauce. You want to add a splash of the water from those boiled veg, then add the veg to a blender, some nutritional yeast, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some salt, some pepper, some sliced jalapenos, pickled jalapenos, Dijon, minced garlic, a sprinkle of dried herbs, drained cashews that have been soaking, and then ample amounts of lemon juice. And then a splash of almond breeze, or whoa, did I just like label a brand of any plant milk honey bunches? I'm not like sponsored or endorsing anything here. And you want to blend that up till super creamy and taste it and adjust if you like. It's going to be like quite strong in the flavor department, but that's because it's a sauce and it coats things and it kind of loses its flavor as it does that. So back to the mushrooms, you can either add that knob of butter which will deglaze the pan if you are not fussed about keeping it oil free, or you can leave it out, it's all G. Then add the sauce, which will deglaze the pan as well, and just leave that to thicken while you cook your fettuccine noodles or any other pasta noodles you fancy. Add a little bit of the starchy cooking water, that'll sort of loosen up the I guess like bechamel like creamy carbonara, and that'll help coat the pasta noodles when you drain them and add them, and it's looking luscious. Like, whoa, does that not look good or what? Then I just like to sprinkle generously with some vegan parmesan. I think that's just the minimalist baker recipe. I do have a recipe as well, but highly recommend that addition. And some vegan bacon coconut crumbles would also be super good. I know there are so many recipes of these online, but this one is really delicious. It does a good job at being like rich and filling, but you know, not leaving you with a stomachache and not leaving you wondering if there were any vegetables in this. Like, all my family who'd had this thought it was seriously good, and they just kind of, you know, eat whatever's put in front of them. So if they actually comment on it, then I can assure you it is better than the average just quick weeknight meal. I really hope you try this honey bunches, and if you do and you find a photogenic way to photograph it, do tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see it when you do that, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, have a great week. Bye!